Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks, the state of our world on um, Wednesday, March 17, 2021. March 17th is St. Patrick's Day, um, and it's celebrate the Irish, so I think that's kind of nice to celebrate other cultures. Um, and the Irish Republic, not Northern Ireland. Now, today we had the bit of news. The virus is still with us. We have about 535,000 fatalities from the coronavirus. So we have to wear that mask, only go out when you have to, practice social distancing, and only socialize with those in your immediate household. Okay. Now, the vaccine is being rolled out uh, in an organized way. Unfortunately, Trump and his people ignored the coronavirus, said it was a hoax, fake news. But now we have a responsible president and vice president, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. So let's get busy and let's obey the rules. Don't open states. Don't end face mask mandates. Everyone should wear a mask all the time, and the ones that don't want to, they're spreading the virus. Now, I heard a senator, I think he's from Wyoming, Barrasso, he's complaining about President Biden's immigration policies to take in unaccompanied minors, and he's complaining that people are coming in and they're not being screened for health, and they're going to spread the virus. They're put on buses, they're sent someplace, etc. Well, his state, the state of Wyoming, does not have a mandate for wearing a mask now. They're not helping their people to stay safe, and I don't believe Republican senators are wearing masks in the Senate. I've seen pictures with Barrasso not wearing a mask in the Senate. So what is he? He's spreading the virus. Now, he's a doctor. So the virus is going to spread if people don't wear a mask. And he's also referring to people coming in as illegal immigrants. No one is an illegal immigrant. We have undocumented immigrants coming in. We have to work hard to change their status. Now, in the state of Mississippi, the mayor of Jackson, Mississippi, the capital, he's demanding help after a month-long water crisis amid pandemic, racism, and broken infrastructure. There was a severe winter storm that also affected Mississippi, and Jackson, Mississippi has been beset by infrastructure problems for a long time. And the mayor of Jackson is a black man. The uh, the legislature of Mississippi is predominantly white, and they don't want to help in any way. So you really have to help because the Jackson is responsible for providing a lot of revenues for the state, and they do a lot of things without charging because state buildings, are not taxable for property tax purposes. So anyway, the Jackson mayor is demanding help, and the state of Mississippi, the government is refusing to help the people of Jackson, Mississippi. They're all your constituents, whether you like it or not, so you have to help them. Now, I hope they're going to step up and do the right thing. Have to change the composition of the legislature. So Republicans don't want to do anything. Now, on a brighter note, we now have a first Native Interior Secretary, Deb Haaland, and there's hope that the U.S. will confront toxic uranium legacy. Uranium was mined in the nuclear age, and I think maybe it still is mined a bit. And uranium waste, it has a life, very long life, very long shelf life. And when they had the start of the nuclear age, the atomic bomb, etc., they were working in New Mexico and other states, and Nevada, I believe. But what happens is that nuclear waste doesn't go away. You just can't put it in a trash can, and that's it. It's all done. Nuclear waste lasts for a very long time, and no one wants to be a nuclear waste dump, and that's what's happening with Native American tribes. Nuclear waste uh, is being stored on native land, and that's wrong. Should not be on native land. We should not have any more nuclear facilities. We have all this clean energy. We have um, solar, wind, geothermal. So why are we using nuclear, which never goes away? So, and the Native American peoples are being harmed by the uranium waste, and children who were born decades after our nuclear age, they have traces of uranium in their in their systems. So we have to stop using nuclear, use our clean energy, and stop using Native American lands as a dumping ground for trash that nobody else wants. Okay? And that's the way to handle this. Now, over the weekend, um, actually, it was Sunday in Atlanta, a man attacked various massage parlors in Atlanta, killed 8 women, 6 of whom are Asian, and so there's a problem with the treatment of Asian people. The fact that Trump referred to the coronavirus as the Chinese virus has opened up the Asian community to a lot of abuse from people, and so that has to stop. And President Biden and Vice President Harris have noticed, and they're working on that. We're all here. We're all God's creatures. You can't demonize one group and pit one group against another. So we have to protect the Native Americans and their land. We have to protect the Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. That's the way to go. That's what we should be doing. And now we have a decent president, a decent administration. Hopefully that will happen. Okay. Now, okay. So, now, how about a little music to lighten the mood? The song I'd like to sing today is called The Water is Wide. It's an old song. I think it's a Welsh song. And so here goes. Hope you like it. Oh, the water is wide. I cannot cross over, and neither have I wings to fly. But give me a boat that can carry 2, and both shall row, my love and I. I leaned my back up against an oak. I thought it was a trusty tree, but first it bended and then it broke, as did my false Lord to me. Oh, love is sweet and love is fair, fair as the dew when first it is new. But love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like the morning dew. Okay, that was The Water is Wide. I hope you liked it. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Wednesday, March 17th, 2021, for a meeting with Carolyn Speaks State of the World. I hope you'll be back again tomorrow. Stay safe, wear that mask, take care of yourself and others. Only that when you have to, practice social distancing. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Good night.